What's up, y'all? Sitting here, reflecting, like usual. I'm tired. Tired. Worn out. And, I was looking back at my life, some of the conversations I had with some people that I know or I knew, and they often reference wanting to see me be how I used to be or who I used to be. And the truth of the matter is, I would never be that person again. It was a different time period, different circumstances of my life, different motivations, different things that inspired me, different things that kept me going. I can be honest, I'm probably more mentally and emotionally fragile or vulnerable than I was then versus now. The effects that certain experience I had on my, I don't know if I should say brain, like if that's appropriate to say. I just don't see things the way I used to see them. Heck, I struggle to see me the way I used to see me. You know, I used to think of myself as like the possibility of being like Mark Zuckerberg, Jeff Bezos, and Sam Walton, and anybody you could define who was able to accumulate certain types of life-altering success that, you know, could have a positive impact and influence on the world. I saw that within myself. I'm struggling to continue to see that in that way.
Follow, share, comment. Jason Nelson.
I am proud of myself though, for staying committed to the process of getting better from the inside out. And it's not easy for me. I don't like speaking to people about this because people may not mean any harm, but they'll compare your journey of what you have going on and don't have going on versus their journey and what they have going on, what they got going on. And I respect it. It's just a matter of that has nothing to do with me and my life and how certain things impacted me or influenced the way how I feel or think or respond. Like, I know I'm not as strong as I used to be. You know, when I was younger, I took pride, foolishly, in my ability to take hits. And like growing up, I wasn't much of a fighter. I did not inflict much pain. I didn't have many fights, but I got beat up a lot. You know, one by my dad and his wife, just use it. And then I would have fights and I wouldn't win them. And if I didn't have to fight, I wouldn't fight. I will avoid fighting at all costs. But the thing about it was, when I fought people my age, I wasn't known for giving up or quitting. Like, I would get back up. But it wasn't difficult for me to take hits from people my age at the time because I was taking larger, harder hits from adults. And so the kids at that point was nothing. You know, when I was younger, I had to deal with disappointments when it came to like family members. I was able to eventually learn how to suppress. I'm not gonna say that was good, but suppress or bury those feelings of hurt, pain, and disappointment. But I guess I didn't deal with them. I suppressed them. And with that experience, I end up not dealing with stuff back then. But as I got older, and when I once was married and with children, that same method of coping mechanism or defense mechanism, it didn't work in that same way. It was very difficult to hide my hurt, hide my pain, hide my disappointment, hide my shame, my guilt, my embarrassment. And see, when I was younger, living in group homes, let's say if somebody was supposed to pick me up and they didn't come, for whatever reason, I mean, I don't know, but they didn't come. I expected them to come. I was told they were coming. They didn't show up. So I could fit in because there was other kids going through that same stuff, or they have passed. So eventually I'll be hurt, sad, disappointed, but you're able to go on about your day and go outside and play basketball or play the video game and work the program, and at least you're around other people who understand. In my adult years, like, you going through divorce and the dynamics of your children's relationship change. Is like, because everybody working and shit and outside, like, life and in adulting, you don't really, at least in the initial parts of it, you don't know who to turn to or what to turn to. You know what I'm saying? I may have tried to do it through work, comedy, ambitions. Sometimes I've repeatedly made this mistake, trying to speak to certain people who are either unwilling or incapable of having a certain type of conversation that I'm in search of, which could be lonely. I wouldn't do well talking to a person who acts like they don't care or they don't give a fuck, because I'm talking about what we're talking about because I care and I give a fuck. I'm not good at acting like shit's not a big deal when it is a big deal to me. So if somebody who don't care about their spouse or their partners or their people come and go, well, you get somebody else. Well, I mean, fuck how my kids feel. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, well, that's not me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I care not only how I feel, but how other people feel. I ain't saying I should, but I do. But I'm also saying, like, I know I'm not the same person I used to be. And hey, it's difficult for me to accept sometimes that I'm not as mentally, emotionally strong as I thought I once was. I'm hella fragile. Like, I would never cause pain to anybody or nothing. But shit, the way I gauge the value of my own life is, I struggle with that. But I'm making an effort to push forward and persevere and take it one step at a time. Break things down, small incremental steps. Staying committed to the process. You know, I went through one challenge when it came to this process of healing, and I had a little break, and I guess it's time to get back to work on this next challenge of my healing.